Good afternoon. My name is Floyd Hall. I'm an instructor and mentor for the AEH, Achievers Entrepreneurial Hub. And I'm lucky enough this afternoon to be joined by one of the cohort 2 graduates that's graduating tomorrow, Mr. Howard Gibbs, the owner of HMG Insurance. I think I said that right. All right, Mr. Gibbs, please introduce yourself and your lovely wife next to you.
Well, my name is Howard Gibbs, and this is my lovely wife,
Hello.
Loretta Gibbs. We represent HMG Insurance Services.
All right. Now, Mr. Gibbs, y'all graduating tomorrow, so I'm going to start with the Cornerstone Project was put together and put AEH up under it. Its goal is to help new entrepreneurs try to avoid the pitfalls and the things that befell most businesses. As you know, most businesses do not survive after the first year. What made you choose to come to AEH for learning?
Well, I was doing a lot of research because I knew that I was having a lot of problems with my business as far as growing. When I Googled, first thing that popped up was ADH.
All right. Well, we're proud to have you. And one of the things that we're trying to curtail, but it's almost with the guest speakers, we can't because y'all starting in September, y'all graduating in June. It's almost like a school year once a week for 2 hours. And sometimes life gets in the way. But with your guest speakers or the curriculum, almost everything is important because you're trying to develop a business plan at that time. How did that affect you by being so long?
I've learned so much and it went so quick. It really didn't. I mean, it affected me sometimes as far as my personal time, as far as trying to run the business and still make it to class. But besides that, you didn't want to miss a class. It was definitely something that you needed to improve your business.
All right. Let me ask you, I want you to give me more detail about yourself. Why you insurance instead of opening up a restaurant or cutting hair or detailing cars? Why did you choose insurance?
Well, when I first started with insurance, I was introduced by my sister, and she kind of fell out of love with it. But then I seen the benefits of helping families out, and I fell in love with helping families.
So with selling insurance, you decided to help
Give back, right?
Okay, your way of giving back.
Right.
Well, what about you? Why do you want to give back? Why you don't want to just hang on the corner drinking alcohol or whatever? What's about you? Tell me what makes you so caring.
Because I have had a lot of family members where we had to have fish fries, GoFundMes, barbecues just to raise money for, and I seen the effect of families that didn't have life insurance.
Okay. Now, let me ask your lovely wife. When he decided to go this route, I know you totally supported it. What was your thoughts? And you still pitched in. I even seen you on the Jubilee passing out flyers. What was your thought and support for this?
Well, my first thought was because he is an entrepreneur. So he is like a chef, a writer, now an insurance agent. I'm like, okay, another obstacle we're gonna go through. Well, I guess I'll be there. I tried to even learn it, and my heart wasn't in it, but his was, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna push.
You gonna support it?
I'm gonna do it. I don't have to like it, but I do like helping families. So
and that's it's good to have somebody that supports you.
Yes.
Especially if they say maybe I don't see it, but if you want it, I'm in for you. Yeah. Now that's a strong push.
Yes, definitely.
Well, tell me your background in insurance. How long have you been doing it? Your sister?
I'm going on 3 years.
And your sister, you say, introduced you to it.
Yes, she lasted maybe about 1.5 years.
Well, what she like Progressive, the insurance man came down the street, or she went on the website and she introduced it to you. How did she introduce you? Just gave you a flyer or?
No, actually, she got introduced off of Facebook.
Okay.
Yes.
And how did she introduce you? She gave you a Facebook account, a flyer. Something had to pique your interest.
A flyer, yes.
And you
said something about making extra money, income on the side while you're working a permanent job.
Okay. And that piqued your interest.
Yes.
Okay. And why did you pick this man? Tell me about your pitch.
Well,
HMG.
Stands for Howard Matthew Gibbs.
Okay. That's your name. Okay. Insurance.
Right. And service.
and services. Okay. And I know you have a beautiful daughter that once you get this foundation, she gonna pick that mantle up for
Yes,
you.
you will. You will.
And so you just named it after yourself.
Yes, I couldn't come up with any other name that I felt comfortable with.
So what type of insurance do you sell? Just any or auto or just life or I think it's whole life and I was on the industry, a whole life and it's some kind of other term. You got the term and what's the one we wait 2 years before it kicks in?
Final expense.
Tell me something about that. You talking to the people and we can get you some clients.
First, I'd like to talk to you about term, which is life insurance that provides coverage for a specific time, like 10, 20, or 30 years. It's more when you're working still, and it's affordable. That's why term is such a good policy for most clients. And then we can talk about whole life, which starts for your whole life and continues for your whole life coverage. And it also has a cash accumulation that comes with it too.
Okay. And when you get a little older, like myself, I done found out it's the one where you can pay,
Right.
but if you die within those 2 years, you only get the money back that you put in.
Right.
The policy don't kick in for 2 whole years, like a lapse policy.
Right.
Tell me about that. That's because you're old and they betting you ain't gonna make it to 2 years.
Yeah, that's a whole life policy. When it comes to a policy, you have to be qualified. And sometimes when you're older, your health is not, how do I say, up to their standards. So they have you wait 2 years.
Okay.
Yes.
So if a person want to get insurance and they just had a major heart attack and just got released from the hospital, would it be hard for you to help?
No, because actually I'm partners with 19 different carriers. So it's
Okay.
easy for me to go through different carriers just to see what's best for you as part of the policy.
Okay, so even if you have health concern,
Right.
you might can find somebody that
Yes.
can help.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, that's good. And you say financial. I hear you also say you can help them accumulate financial wealth. So I guess I'm a teenager in my 20s.
Yes.
I can do some things.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
You might be referring to an IUL, Index Universal Life.
Okay.
That's good for in your 20s or 30s because it's connected to the S&P 500 and it gives you a chance to accumulate a lot of money on top of it. And then on top of it, there's no downfall.
Okay. Well, you said your sister got you started. What made you say, okay, on this date, I'm starting this business? And what did you need? Just you told the wife when you woke over, we started an insurance company today, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, she said,
Yeah, when we own our own house, I went politely to her and told her that I wanted to start an insurance business in the house and I wanted to set up a section of the house and just for life insurance. So I got me a phone, got me a computer and some headsets and started.
And she said, hey, here we go again.
Okay. So far succeeding.
Okay. Now, you said, what did you need to start? Just because you had the house, your startup capital was at enough. Because
Correct.
you had to pay for flyers. What type of marketing? Because you're starting, but you got to get that information out to the public.
Yes.
HMD.
Yes. Marketing is expensive any way you put it.
Okay.
So it was more of just saving up, helping clients out and saving up money for marketing.
So it's more or less word of mouth for right now and
Yes.
social media.
Yes.
Okay. In our last class, we had brought in 2 marketing experts, and they gave some good ideas on trying to market. And my fault, they gave me all your contact information, but it hasn't went out to the students as of yet. But it will after that. But they gave some great marketing ideas. And that's one thing that I enjoy about Achievers Entrepreneurial Hub is your guest speakers. Even when you graduate, you're still stuck with
Right.
still your mentor.
Right.
Guest speaker, you can call and like you say, I got this marketing, and they're gonna take that one-on-one time to help you. Your success is our success. Your failure is our failure.
Right.
So we try to be there for you. With your marketing, word of mouth, social media, they got some other things. So I need you to probably talk with them and Look,
Yeah.
money is important,
Mhm.
but there's ways to work it when your capital is at a minimum. And with your business plan, I can get some money. Remember, you only get what you need.
That's right.
You don't want to just have extra short because it's interest rate. Okay. What were some of your struggles that you had to overcome in your thing?
Finding clients, like you said, word of mouth. That's what keeps me in business. Like
How did you overcome that?
word of mouth from the clients.
So you woke up that morning, we made this room our insurance office. I know the wife helped move some furniture around, dusted it all.
Right.
Okay, I got the phone in.
Mhm.
Phone ain't ring. Okay, what we gonna do? We need this phone to ring.
Mhm.
So you got on social media.
Right.
That was one of your things.
And friends and family. Yes.
Okay. And didn't you have to attach with some insurance companies and become their licensed person? I don't know, but I'm just guessing.
Partners with A+ clients, A+ companies, yes.
So wouldn't you have to call them or to let them know I'm willing to put your product out there or no? Or it comes automatic?
Or you have to have a license. If you have a license,
See, you ain't
contact
me
with
that.
Yes, you have to have an insurance license. No one can sell insurance without insurance license.
I know that.
Yeah.
See, I said what you had to overcome. Now I would have went out here and started selling insurance, then I'm locked up.
Mhm.
But can you tell me about the license procedure?
Well, the license is it's not easy.
Okay,
Yeah,
please. That's
it's-
one of the struggles you had to overcome.
Yes. I have partners that attempted their license over 13 times before they passed it.
It's a
Sometimes
test?
yes, probably about 110 questions. It can be very difficult.
Okay. But I can't sell insurance. Now, where do I go? Down to the courthouse to get take this test? Or where do I go then?
Well, actually, my company is hiring, and you can get in contact with HMG Insurance Services.com.
Okay.
I can help you out with that.
Okay. Well, since you put out give me all the information how a person can contact you. Phone number, email address, Facebook, however you want a person to contact you.
First is HMG Insurance Services, and you can contact me at 814-897-5210.
Okay. You got an email address?
Yes, I do. That is HMGInsuranceServices.com.
Now, in your business, as it's growing, will you be looking for employees or
Yes.
something like that? Now, how do you go through that hiring process? How do you avoid hiring somebody that undesirable, somebody that wouldn't represent your name?
Right. First of all, you have to love helping people. That's the first thing I look in a person, that they love helping people. Right, that they're a happy person and that they're willing to do whatever it takes to accomplish their license.
And there,
Every difference.
there are standards for insurance. Like you cannot have a criminal background. There's some
Fingerprints, correct.
Okay.
there's steps that you have to take. in
Right.
order
It's a
to
regulated.
take
Right.
that.
It's a regulated.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you have to pay for that, the background checks and all
Yes.
that? Well, do
We
you,
pay for your background check for you.
I was talking with one of your classmates earlier because she runs a daycare.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna see how you do it. If you paying for it and mine come back all negative, do you pay for it up front or do you reimburse?
We pay for it up front, but that's only the first time. After the second time, you're obligated, correct?
Well, the people sometimes, and I'm asking, they know you say you can't have a criminal record.
Mhm.
Bob, you sitting here, you know you done been to prison. Now you got me paying for these fingerprints. And that she more or less do a reimbursement.
Okay.
Once you clear,
Mhm.
you can run it back up front, because
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what you can't have.
Mm-hmm.
And I would think that would probably be a better option.
Yeah.
Because some people, especially if it don't cost them anything, will, okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna
I'm
see
gonna have
if
to
they
agree
can.
with them.
Yeah.
I mean, that even happens with some of the clients that he speaks to, as far as the medical, background. They speak about the medical,
Okay.
and there's a lot of people who will say, "Oh, my medical is really good," and when he gets the records back or the company is referenced. It wasn't the truth. So they don't qualify.
You know, that personally that happened to me, and I'm still working through that, so I'm gonna have to come to you. I applied for some insurance, and they come back. They say I got chronic heart failure. Man, I chewed them doctors out. Y'all keep it secret. Them doctors say no, that is not true.
Right.
And they went through my records and they wrote a letter saying he didn't have it. We ain't treating it for him. And, you know, we did tests to make sure, and all tests come back positive. But sometimes, if you don't know, and lucky enough, I was dealing with Steve down the hall, he said, get the letter from the doctor. Yes. So sometimes they put things in your letter, so you need to be sure.
Yes.
And be honest with you at all times. If they tell you, oh, I did go in for a heart test,
Right.
I did do that, then you'll know without wasting your time if it's going to go. I got diabetes real bad.
Very important to be honest about your health.
Yeah, because they're going to find it anyway.
Right. And plus, that's what life insurance is based off. It's based off your health and your lifestyle risk.
Yeah. And I mean, let's be honest. What insurance company want to give you all this money 2 days after you took their policy? They ain't going to be in business long. Tell me some of your successes. What makes you, since selling insurance, what makes you happy? What's some of your successes?
I love seeing or success when I know that the family are protected. The majority of my clients that had a death in the family or some type of health crisis that made them realize that they did need life insurance.
And when they call you and say, so and so passed, and they cover it, that make you feel good.
Yes.
You ain't got to worry about a fish fry or GoFundMe.
Yes.
See you in.
Yeah.
So that's a good feeling.
Yes.
Because that takes a lot of pressure off of that.
And it makes my job worthwhile.
So you say your sister was your inspiration.
Correct.
Of course, your lovely wife
Right.
got your back.
That's right.
And your daughter. What other inspirations do you have in selling these insurances? Is it the community?
Yes, helping the community out. That's another thing I would like to do. I would like to make HMG, especially in the Erie community, very big. Help out a lot of families.
And that's your target market, just the Erie community, or
No, that's
can
what
you
I
go
like
to state of
my
Ohio?
base. I like splitting the base off.
All right.
Because your insurance, you have license in different.
Yes, I'm licensed in multiple states.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm licensed in 12 different states, yes.
That's very
And
important.
working to get all of them.
Correct.
Right. Yeah.
And so we need to put that out there.
Mhm.
Yes.
If you hear this, it's worth giving him a call to see if he's licensed in your state. I can speak highly of his character. You know, he's worth checking out. What advice would you give others that's wanting to start with you?
Come to AEH because they can help you and put you on the right path.
How about the networking system? Use it?
Yes, definitely the networking system. They really help you out. And then the relationship you build in the classroom with the individuals that's trying to accomplish the same thing, that's very important too. Don't forget that.
You know, that's one of the things that I really enjoy about this group. You know, this group, they have love for one another.
Right.
I remember one session I tried, we was doing taxes, and I told the group, I say, but don't worry about paying no taxes. Let them catch you when I catch you. The group, they were, oh no, you about to kill the business. I said, let Uncle Sam catch you when I catch you. They let me know that was not hard.
The best mentor.
So, you know, I get a rise out of it. And I do that to see who paying attention. You know, then we had a young lady who, her marketing was $450,000.
Yeah.
Starting off. And the class as a group kind of help educate her.
Right.
So I really like how this group cares about one another, help one another,
Yes.
and share that information. So what is your vision for HMG in 3 years?
I hope within 3 years to be about 15 different states.
15. Well, how long it's going to take you to get in all 50?
I hope within 5.
Okay.
I want to multiply that fast and help a lot of families out.
All right. Other than that, is there anything you would like to tell your listeners about your company or to try to encourage them to least have a talk with you.
Sure. Besides me giving you out my phone number again, which is 814-897-52, I want you to remember it's never too early or too late to secure your financial future. And next time, stay safe and plan ahead.
We got anything, lovely one?
All I wanted to really say is trust him. Trust him, because he can get you that help that you need. It all starts from protecting your family, your loved ones. I just lost a friend here this on the 20th, where we even tried, Howard, you have tried to get her life insurance before this tragedy happened. And again, now guess what we're doing? Both on me, because now we have to find ways and means to bury her. And I don't want that to happen to any of you or any of your loved ones, your family. And if you could give him a chance, he'll help you. So you don't have to do things like that. I don't want you guys to have to do a GoFundMe or a fish fry or a get together, a party, things like that to, have to bury your loved one. And not only does your heart already ache that you lost this person, let's think about the children, the grandchildren, all of them who have to suffer in that, because she did not get that policy that she needed, because she didn't think that she was going to pass.
Unfortunately, and I was one of those people, especially when we're younger, we have the invincible,
Yes.
where death is not even on the thought process. I'm not going anywhere. But you can see an automobile accident, a shooting where a person ain't even shooting at you, shooting at somebody else, and you catch the bullet. So it's one of the major things in life. And the younger you is, the cheaper it is. So it ain't a waste of money at no time. So I would strongly encourage everybody at least listen to insurance and Mr. Howard Gibbs. And one thing I can tell you, if he go off the rail, I think his wife should get back on that rail.
Sure.
So you got two people that's going to be looking out for your future.
That's right.
I want to thank y'all, and we enjoy it. And thank both of y'all for
Thank
coming.
you.
Yes,
Talking
thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you
Y'all
for
have a
having
good.
us.
You too.
All right.